All right, let's talk about the biggest takeaway for Caleb Williams coming out of that week 1 matchup against the Minnesota Vikings. So what is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Style back at it with another video. Talking some NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears. So if you're a Bears fan, guys, please do hit that subscribe button down below and make sure to hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. Before we get started, I want to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor of the video, ProfitX. ProfitX is America's #1 sports prediction market. It is a peer-to-peer sports prediction market where users play against each other instead of the sports book or the house, and you will almost always get the best price on any spread, money line, totals, or player props since you're playing against other people rather than the book. And right now, if you use my promo code FST, you can claim up to $200 in profit cash in all plays for the first 30 days playing on the site. So check them out, guys. You can win real money predicting sports. Terms and conditions apply. All right, so let's get into this. All right, so the biggest takeaway for Caleb Williams, everybody's going to say the same thing, right? Accuracy, accuracy, accuracy. Caleb just wasn't accurate enough. But I want to go one level deeper and take it a step back before the accuracy that I saw watching the tape back. I did go and watch the tape back, the game back. I watched the all-22 footage. And I'm not saying that I'm some QB guru or a film tape guru or anything like that. There's way smarter guys doing this than me. But I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that to me, the problem with Caleb in that first game was that he was just playing too fast. All right? Too fast. He needs to be more calm in the pocket. That was evident, okay? Let's talk about the first drive, right? The first 10 or 15 or so scripted plays, if you will. A lot of those were still, even though obviously they got a touchdown, were off script, off platform. And yes, there was a lot of good there, but the way Ben Johnson's offense is designed, it is about being able to sit in the pocket and more often than not dissect the defense from the pocket. Well, if you play too fast, if you play too jittery, you're not going to be able to go ahead and play from the pocket. And what happens when you play too fast? You overthrow guys, you sail it over guys' head, you're missing on timing, you're missing the windows. So all of those little things happen when you play too fast. And look, him playing fast helped him evade pass rushers. I mean, think about how many sacks that Caleb avoided. It was ridiculous, right? He avoided so many sacks, and we love that. The off-platform stuff, the throw to Rome on a rope was ridiculous. But we need down-to-down consistency, and that comes from playing in the pocket. And look, this is why I told you, I've been preaching this literally on Twitter X since the game ended, is give it more time here, people. Or you're not going to get all this stuff in one game. But the biggest correction that Ben Johnson needs to make with Caleb is relax in the pocket. And look, the Bears offensive line didn't do him a lot of favors a lot of the times there, right? Obviously, there was pass rushers in his face. And this was a really, really tough defense. Let's just call it like it is. Brian Flores is one of the best defensive coordinators in the league for a reason. A lot of young quarterbacks would have struggled in that same matchup. All right, let's just call it what it is. It's not defending Caleb, it's just saying the truth. But he absolutely needs to just be more calm in the pocket and just be able to not play as fast as he did. All right? Things will slow down that way for him. And that really, to me, was the main culprit of all of the misses, right? The miss to Cole Kmet, the miss to DJ Moore, obviously the miss to Roma Dunze. Like, all of these things can be attributed to that. So to me, that is something that I'm looking forward to seeing Caleb improve, because that, to me, you can literally improve in a game, right? You can improve, quickly as far as just playing more calm in the pocket. Now, the progressions, being able to go through your reads, all of that stuff quickly, that's going to take time. So it's interesting because it's like you're playing slower and calmer in the pocket, but you're still progressing through your reads quickly. You're still processing quickly up here mentally. But your feet, right? Dan Orlovsky brought this up. Caleb, there were times where he's looking at a guy, he's moving his eyes, but his feet aren't moving, right? Where things are not aligned properly, and that's why you have off-platform throws. You play through your feet, not your eyes. And so it's like you gotta be able to have everything in sync at once. It was probably nerves. It was probably, just the fact that it's primetime football, tough defense. Obviously, you're seeing a lot of things. So Caleb was jittery. Caleb was just playing fast. He was playing really, really, loose out there. And sometimes it helped and sometimes it didn't. So that's something I definitely think Caleb needs to clean up, and I think he will clean up. But that was just one thing that I really did see that I wanted to point to you guys. Let me know if you agree or not here on this takeaway for Caleb, man, because obviously I'm going to be patient here. You guys should be patient as well. This thing will take a little bit of time, but I believe in the process. Caleb needs to just relax and be more calm in the pocket. Let me know what you guys think about that. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts. As always, thanks for watching.